Welcome, my dear students of 6th grade primary school. Today we will have the last revision or the last review about what we studied on the second term. Tomorrow we will have the last exam of science in primary stage. Please concentrate today of our selection of questions. We have a very important selection of questions that deal with what we have studied in this semester. We'll begin or we'll start with the first question, which deal with the complete question. Let's start with this question. In this question, I advise you, please again, read the question carefully till the end word, because the question may need arrangement. Again, read the question carefully, because the question may need arrangement. The first question says that the light bulb consists of point, point, and point. Again, the first question says that the light bulb consists of point or space, space, and space. So the answer surely will be that base, glass bulb, filament. The filament made of tungsten, as you know, because it has high melting point. Again, the first question of complete question says that the light bulb consists of base, glass bulb, and filament. Base, glass bulb, and filament. Another question. The gas used in the electric lamp. The gas used in the electric lamp is argon. As we know, argon is an inert gas that is used in the electric lamp to prevent burning or to prevent combustion process. Again, we know that argon or helium or neon are inert gases. Each one of them or any one of them can be used in the electric lamp to prevent combustion or burning processes. Again, the gas used in the electric lamp is argon gas. Again, the gas used in the electric lamp is argon gas. Another question. Transpiration process is a pipe process where the plant point water. Again, transpiration process is a pipe process where the plant point water. We know that transpiration is a process in which the plant loses water. So the answer surely will be loses water. The plant loses water in the form of water vapor in the transpiration process. Again, transpiration is a pipe process where the plant loses water. Again, transpiration is a pipe process where the plant loses water. Another question. Lunar eclipse occurs in the space. Again, lunar eclipse, as we know, is an astronomical phenomenon that occurs in the middle of the lunar month. Again, lunar eclipse occurs in the middle of lunar month. But we know that lunar eclipse occurs in the middle of lunar month or occurs as 2 times per year. Occurs as 2 times per year. Another question. Okay, so now we have a call. Mariam from Cairo. Hello, Mariam. Hello, Mariam.
Are you fine?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Mariam. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine? You have a question you want to be asked?
No, I want to be asked.
Okay, Mariam. So the question says that complete the following sentence. The outer layer of the root is called what? You will see the question now on the monitor.
Can I see the question?
Yeah, again, the outermost layer of the plant root is called what?
Epidermis.
Again, the outermost layer of the plant root is called what, Mariam?
Epidermis.
Very good, Mariam. Excellent, pupil. Epidermis. Mariam, can you tell me what are the layers of the root? What are the layers of the root? We have 4 layers in the root.
Yes.
What are they?
Epidermis.
Epidermis.
And cortex.
Cortex.
Endodermis.
Endodermis. No, Mariam. Endodermis is
xylem.
not. Mariam, again, please. Endodermis is not a layer. We have 4 layers that are epidermis, cortex, xylem or wood, and pith.
And pith, yes.
Okay. Again, Mariam, the 4 layers are epidermis, cortex, xylem, and pith. But what about endodermis, Mariam? What about endodermis? Endodermis isn't a layer of the root. It's the last row of the second layer, which is cortex. Okay, Mariam?
Okay.
Okay. Another question, Mariam. Okay. Materials are classified into point and point according to their conductivity of electricity.
Good electric conductor and bad electric conductor.
Okay, Mariam, they are electric conductor and the electric insulator. We cannot say bad electric conductor because
Okay.
electricity may be conductor or insulator. Okay,
Yes.
Mariam? We
Okay.
cannot say bad conductor of electricity. يعني يا يوصل يا ما يوصلش، كهرباء ما فيهاش هزار.
Okay.
Okay, Mariam? Okay, Mariam, can you give me some examples of electric conductors?
Electric conductor,
Yeah.
electric shock, or electric...
No, Mariam, please. Some examples of electric conductors, not electric dangers. Electric conductors, like iron.
Electric conductor, okay. Iron,
Iron,
or copper,
Copper.
or all the metal.
Okay, all the metal. Thank you very much, Mariam. I hope you every possible success. Thank you,
Okay,
Mariam.
thanks, Mister.
Okay, so let's go back again to our general review about the second term that we have studied in this semester. We said that we cannot say electric bad conductor, we cannot say electric conductor or electric insulator, that's all. So we have two types of material which are electric conductors, such as iron, copper, aluminum, or all metals, as Mariam said, and also we have electric insulators, such as wood, plastic, glass, wool, and so on. So another question of complete question. The question says that during the solar eclipse, the outer solar corona keeps on emitting harmful rays such as what? Again, during the solar eclipse, the outer solar corona keeps on emitting harmful rays. Please note here, we need harmful rays that come out from the sun during the eclipse, such as ultraviolet rays or ultraviolet radiation, as we have studied, and infrared radiation, So the question says again, during the solar eclipse, the outer solar corona keeps on emitting harmful radiation or harmful rays such as ultraviolet or infrared. Another question. Suction pump is what? While pint is a second class lever. Suction pump, as we know, is a first class lever, because in suction pump we will find that fulcrum between effort force and resistance. And what is a second class lever? Also we know that wheelbarrow is a second class lever. Again, suction pump is a first class lever, but wheelbarrow or nutcracker or stapler or bottle opener, as we've studied, are all of them second class lever. Second class lever again, like wheelbarrow, stapler, nutcracker, and bottle opener. Another question. Mass is measured by what? Whereas weight is measured by what? We have studied this question from the first term. We know that mass is measured by kilogram or gram, but Newton is measured by Newton. Again, weight, is measured by Newton. Another question. Okay. So we have studied many questions of the first term and second term, and now I have a question about give reason question. I will write it for you. Okay. Again, give reason question. نكتب مع بعض give reason. Wheelbarrow, as we know, wheelbarrow is a second class lever. Again, wheelbarrow is a second class lever. And now I have a caller, which is Habiba from Cairo, from Giza, sorry. Okay, Habiba.
Hi.
Hello, Habiba.
How are you?
How are you?
I have a question. Give reason.
Okay.
My question is give reason presence of cellular membrane in the root hair.
Again, Habiba.
Presence.
Give reason. Presence
of cellular membrane.
Of cellular membrane. Cellular.
In the root hair.
In the root hair. In the root hair. Okay, Habiba. What do you know about cellular membrane, Habiba?
Cellular membrane.
Yeah. It is the cell membrane, or
yes.
It is the cover of the cell. Do you know that? We have studied this in primary 4.
Yes.
Okay. So the cell membrane controls the passage of elements and matter to or out from the cell. Okay?
Okay.
It's like the door. Okay. So we can say that to control the passage, تحكم في مرور, the passage of elements and materials to or outside the cell. Okay, Habiba?
Okay.
Okay, have you another question?
No, I want to ask me.
You want to be asked?
Yes.
You want to be asked?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a choose question, Habiba, okay?
Okay.
The question says that you will see it now in the monitor. The outermost layer of the plant root is called what?
It's called
Yeah, the
xylem.
outermost
No,
layer. طبقة
no.
خارجية خالص الروot. It's called what? Yeah, we have cortex
cortex.
or epidermis. No,
Yes,
Habiba,
cortex.
I want the outermost layer.
Outer epidermis.
Yeah, outermost layer will be epidermis. It is the first layer. We have answered this question from a while, Habiba.
Yes,
Okay?
the second is the cortex.
Yeah, second is the cortex. But what about the third, Habiba?
Third is
Yeah.
xylem.
Xylem or wood. The last one, the fourth one,
Is I didn't remember.
is the pith. Pith,
Yes,
P-I-T-H, is the pith layer, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Habiba. Another question, Habiba?
Okay.
The question says that materials are classified into what and what according to their chemical activity. Or sorry, their conductivity of electricity. Electricity, not chemical activity.
Okay, electric insulators
Yeah?
and electric conductors.
Yeah, very good, Habiba. We have electric conductors and electric insulator. Again, electric conductor and electric insulator. Thank you, Habiba, very much. You have another question?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Habiba, very much. I hope you every possible success. Okay, let's return back to our questions or our revision about we have studied in second term. Suction pump, again, as we said, is a first class lever, as we said. But what is a second class lever? I think wheelbarrow, nutcracker, stapler, and so on. Another question. During solar eclipse, the outer solar corona keeps on emitting, as we have said from a while, harmful rays such as ultraviolet and infrared radiation. Also, another question. Give reason, the most question, popular or favorite to all of you, our dear students. In give reason, please concentrate in the question, read the question carefully, and answer it correctly in simple words. Please concentrate in this question because it isn't easy or difficult question at the same time. Please concentrate in the question of give reason and remember what will we have today. The first question says that the root hair are of thin wall. The root hair, as we have studied in the lesson of transmission of water through the plant, are of thin wall. Why? God created the root hair of thin wall. Thin wall here means عندها جدار رقيق أو جدار رقيق. ليه? Because or to help in the penetration of the substance into the root hair. عشان تساعد إن المواد تدخل للسيل أو تخرج منها حسب البلانت need أو حسب احتياج النبات. So the answer will be that to allow the penetration of water, and salts through it. Again, to allow the penetration of water and salt through it. Again, to allow the penetration of water and salts through it. Another question of the same give reason question. Argon is used in electric lamp instead of atmospheric air. We don't use atmospheric air in the lamp, but also or only we use argon such as energy gas or any energy gas we have studied. So that because argon, as we know, is an energy gas that prevent burning or prevent combustion of the tungsten filament. So the answer simply will be that because argon is an energy gas that prevent burning. Because argon is an energy gas that prevent burning. Another question. Water cannot be used to put out the fire resulting from electricity. That's a very important question. We must have a note from this question. Water cannot be used to put out the fire resulting from electricity. All of us know that water is a conductor of electricity, so we cannot use water because water is a good conductor of electricity. Again, because water is a good conductor of electricity. Another question. Sometimes the first class lever saves effort. Sometimes the first class lever saves effort. We know that the lever saves effort only if the effort force arm is longer than the resistance arm. And this condition is applied only in the second class lever. So We know that the second class lever is the base type. So now we have a caller who will answer this question. Muhammad from Cairo. Hello, Muhammad.
ازي حضرتك يا مستر؟
Hello, Muhammad. How are you?
Fine.
How is science with you?
What?
How is science with you?
Very easy.
Okay, very easy. I hope so, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad, you have a give reason question. It says that sometimes the first class lever saves effort. Why, Muhammad?
Because it has the fulcrum between the resistant force and effort force, so the effort force arm is equals to the resistant force arm.
But Muhammad, please can you
Sorry.
simplify your answer?
Yes.
You said a very long answer. I want a simple answer, Muhammad, please.
Yeah, because the effort force is equal to
Because the effort force
is equal to the resistant force.
Please, Muhammad, make your voice louder.
Because effort force is equal to the resistant force.
Because effort force arm is longer than resistance arm?
No, not longer. Equal to.
Equal? Muhammad, I said here, the question says here, sometimes first class lever saves effort.
Sorry.
Save effort.
Sorry, because the effort force arm is longer than the resistance arm.
When the effort force arm is longer than the resistance arm. Again, so the answer will be in this question, when the effort force arm is longer than the resistance force arm.
Yeah.
Okay, Muhammad? So, when does the first class lever doesn't save effort?
When the effort force arm is shorter than the resistance arm.
Surely the answer will be the opposite, when the effort force arm is shorter than the resistance arm. Okay, Muhammad?
Yes.
Another question, Muhammad, of give reason, sorry, or what happened if? What happened if, Muhammad, okay?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The light bulb in the house are connected in series. What happened if the light bulbs in the house are connected in series?
The light intensity will decrease when increasing the number of lamps.
Muhammad, please,
if one
Muhammad, make your voice louder.
Yes, okay. The light intensity will decrease when increasing the number of lamps.
Yeah, surely, Muhammad, excellent. What happens if one lamp is burned out or is
if
damaged?
one lamp is burnt off, the others will turn off.
Yeah, very good, Muhammad. When one lamp is damaged or burned off, all the other lamp will damage or will burn off or will turn off. And if we increase the number of lamps, the intensity of lightning will decrease, as you said at the first. So let us choose the answer. When one of the lamp is damaged, or turned off, all the other lamps in the house will turn off.
Mister, can I be asked again?
Again, Muhammad?
Yes.
What, Muhammad, please?
Can I be asked again?
Okay, you have a question again. The last question, Muhammad, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What happened if a plant is kept in the dark for a long period of time?
It can't make photosynthesis process because
The absence of light. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there isn't any light.
So that's your answer is very good, Muhammad. Excellent. So the plant cannot make photosynthesis process and die due to the absence of light. Again, the plant cannot make photosynthesis process due to the absence of light.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Muhammad. You have another question? Muhammad, you have any question else? Muhammad? Okay, thank you, Muhammad. And let's return back to our questions of we have studied in the second term or second semester. Another question. The question says, what happened also? What happened? The moon lies in the penumbra of the earth. The moon lies in the penumbra of the earth. We know that if the moon lies in the umbra, it will have total lunar eclipse. If a part of the moon only in the umbra and the other part on the penumbra, it will be partial lunar eclipse. But if the moon lies in the penumbra of the earth, it will be a special type of eclipse here, which is called a semi-shaded lunar eclipse, in which we can see only the moon, but without shining light. So now we have a caller, Mariam from Giza. Hello, Mariam. Hello, Mariam.
Hello, Master.
Hello, how are you?
I want question.
You want a question?
Yes.
Okay, Mariam. What happened? What happened, Mariam? The root here.
Rewrite.
What, Mariam?
Rewrite.
No, we have what happened here now.
Oh,
Okay, the questions are arranged from before. Okay, Mariam, it's a very easy question, Mariam. I'm sure you will answer it quickly.
Okay.
Okay. The root hair don't secrete a sticky substance. The root hair don't the root hairs, sorry, don't secrete a sticky substance. What happened?
It will not penetrate in the soil.
Excellent, Mariam. The root hairs cannot penetrate. The root hairs cannot penetrate through the soil particles because that, or we know that the sticky substance help in the penetration of the soil. Okay, Mariam?
Okay.
Another question?
Okay.
Okay, Mariam. Another question? The question says also, what happens if the filament of the light bulb is made of iron?
It will melt.
It will melt, surely, because we know that the filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten because tungsten has high melting point, and if the filament is made of the iron, it will melt because iron has not high melting point that the tungsten has. Again, the answer will be that the filament will melt at the high temperature. Again, the filament will melt at high temperature.
Okay.
Another question, Mariam? The last question for you.
Okay. I
Okay.
want it.
Okay. A man touches, what happened also? A man touches uncovered wire carrying electricity or electric current. What happened? What happened when a man touches uncovered wire or wire carrying electricity?
Electric shock will happen.
It will have electric shock. It will have, he will be shocked by an electric shock. He will be shocked by an electric shock. So we mustn't touch uncovered wire or the wire that carries electricity with hand or with our body directly. Okay, Mariam?
Of course.
Okay, thank you, Mariam, very much. I hope you every possible success. Study hard, Mariam, please, okay? Okay, bye-bye, Mariam. Okay, another question. I think this question is deal with what happened question we have studied. Cellular membrane is not present in root hairs of plants. I think we have a question. We have a question like this. What happened if cellular membrane is not present in root hairs of plant? What happened if cellular membrane? We know that cellular membrane controls the passage of the substance to or from the soil, to or from, sorry, the plant cell or the root cells. So if cellular membrane is not present, so the plant cannot control the passage of the salts it needs. Again, the plant cannot control the passage of the salts it needs. So again, very important question about the function or the role of cellular membrane is not present in the root hairs of plants. The plant can't control the passage of the salts it needs. So cellular membrane has a very important function that it controls the passage of elements, of salts, of mineral salts, of water, of any materials found in the soil that the plant needs. So now we'll study or we'll have a very important revision about what we have studied in this semester, and now we have a break and we'll back soon.
فقط وحصريا على مصر التعليمية المراجعات النهائية للشهادة الابتدائية. قناة مصر التعليمية، طريقك إلى النجاح.
And so we are back again, our dear students of 6th grade primary school, and we'll complete our final review today for our exam tomorrow about what we have studied in this semester in science. So now let's start another new question, which is choose the correct answer. In this question, please read all the choices, because maybe 2 choices are right, 3 choices, or all the previous, or all the answer will be right. Okay, again, please read all the choices in this question because maybe one or two or three or all of them are right in some cases. So let's start with our first question of choose the first question. The question says that point is the main source of light on the earth. Moon, sun, stars, fire. Again, point is the main source of light on the earth, so the answer will be sun is the main source of light on the earth. Again, sun is the main source of light on the earth. Another question. Root hair secrete point substances. Again, root hair secrete what substances? Watery substance, light substance, thin substance, or sticky substance. Surely we know that sticky substance because, so now we have a caller, Yusuf from Giza. Hello,
Hi.
Yusuf. Hello, Yusuf.
Hi.
How are you? Fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. How is science with you?
What?
How is science with you?
It's good.
It's good. Okay, Yusuf. I'll have a very important question for you, Yusuf. Okay?
Okay.
Give reason. Root hair secretes what substance?
Sticky.
Sticky substance. Give reason, Yusuf. Why root hair secretes sticky substance? Why root hair secretes sticky substance?
To help the root
Yeah.
to penetrate the soil particles.
And decrease friction force. Very good, Yusuf. Excellent. To help the root in the penetration of the soil particles and decrease the friction force. So, Yusuf, another question of choose the correct answer.
Yes.
Okay, Yusuf. The partial solar eclipse occurs in the area of penumbra, umbra, antumbra. No correct answer.
Penumbra.
Very good, Yusuf. Excellent. The partial solar eclipse occurs in the area of penumbra. Last question for you, Yusuf. Okay? The filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten because it reacts with oxygen, has low melting point, has high melting point, has low density.
Has high melting point.
Has high melting point. But what happens, Yusuf, if we replace the tungsten filament with an iron one? What happens
if
we
be
replace?
melted at high temperature.
It will melt at high temperature because we know that iron hasn't high melting point as tungsten has. Okay, Yusuf, thank you very much, Yusuf. Okay, so now let's return back to our final review for what we have studied in the second term. Another question of choose question. Please, again, in this question, I advise you read all the choices because maybe one or two or three or all of them are right, not only one at the same cases, okay? The dark shadow of the earth is called antumbra, penumbra, umbra, negative shadow. The dark shadow of the earth is called antumbra, penumbra, umbra, negative shadow. So we know that dark shadow of the earth is called umbra, but the semi-shaded area is called the penumbra, as also we know. Again, the dark shadow of the earth is called umbra. Again, the dark shadow of the earth is called umbra, but the semi-shaded area or the area that has semi-shadow, it's called penumbra. Another question, what's meant by? It's a very important question, and please in this question write all what you know about the question needed. Again, write all what you know about the question needed. First one, transpiration process. What's meant by, or what's a scientific term, or what's the definition or define the transpiration process? All of us know that transpiration process is a bioprocess where the plant loses water in the form of water vapor through opening called stomata that are found on the both sides of the plant leaf, and also we know that the stomata are widely spread on the lower surface of the plant leaf to decrease the transpiration process. I think all of what I said is not the definition, but I explained all what deal with the transpiration process. So the definition easily or simply is that is losing of water in the form of water vapor from the plant leaf, from the plant leaves or from the green leaves through holes called stomata. Again, the transpiration process is losing of water in the form of water vapor from the plant leaves or other green parts to the surrounding through holes called stomata. So now we have a caller, Mazen from Giza. Hello, Mazen.
Hello.
How is science with you, Mazen?
Hello.
Okay, Mazen, good. Okay, are you ready, Mazen, for what's meant by?
I want to ask a question.
Please, Mazen, can you make the television less louder?
What?
وطي التلفزيون يا مازن واسمعنا من التليفون. Okay?
حاضر.
Okay, Mazen. Okay, electric shock. What's meant by electric shock, Mazen? Mazen?
Yeah, one second.
What's meant by electric shock? We have studied
It is.
dangers of electricity. Yeah, it's what?
It is passing of the electric current
It's
through
passing
the
electric
body of
current.
the human.
Very good, Mazen. Excellent. It's passing the electric current, or it's result of electric current passing through the human body. Very good, Mazen. Again, electric shock, it's result of an electric current passing through the human body, or as you said, Mazen, it's a passing of electric current through the human body.
The human body.
Okay, another question, Mazen?
Yes.
Okay, what's meant by lever? It's a very easy question, Mazen.
It is a rigid bar
Yeah?
that rotates around the fixed point
Yeah,
called
very good, Mazen.
fulcrum.
That's all? Called fulcrum, that's all?
And it is affected by
Yeah.
effort force and resistance.
Okay, Mazen, excellent. Lever is a rigid bar that rotates around a fixed point called fulcrum and is affected by two forces, which are effort force and resistance force. And lever also may be rigid or straight, or curved or straight, sorry. Again, Mazen, lever is a rigid bar. Okay, let's
That
see.
rotates
That rotates
around the
straight.
fulcrum.
At first, Mazen, straight or curved, that rotates around a fixed point called fulcrum and is affected by an effort force and a resistance force. Okay, Mazen? Okay, Mazen?
Yeah.
Okay. The last question for you, Mazen.
Okay.
What's meant by electric current? Electric current, Mazen.
It is.
Okay, Mazen, you are cheating from someone. I can hear you, Mazen.
It is the strength of electricity.
It's a flow of electric charges through a conductor such as wire. Okay, Mazen? It's a very easy definition, very simple definition, but please concentrate. Okay? Thank you, Mazen, very much. Okay, thank you, Mazen. So now we know that the electric current is a flow of electric charges or electrons through a material conducting electricity such as wire. Again, the electric current, and we must differentiate. لازم نفرق كويس قوي بين electric current و electric circuit. Again, electric current is a flow of electric charges or electrons through a material conducting electricity. Another question. Semi-shaded lunar eclipse. That's a very important definition and very important point that may different in some people or in some pupils. كتير قوي بيختلفوا على الديفينيشن دوت. Because in this type of eclipse, the moon isn't shining as usual. But it's a type of eclipse because we cannot see the moon shining as usual, but we can see only, or we can see the moon with less shining. So we can say that it's a type of lunar eclipse occurs when the moon enters the semi-shade area or the penumbra area of the Earth, in which the moon turns to be faint without being eclipsed as usual. What happened to the Earth? Again, it's a lunar eclipse which occurs when the moon enters the semi-shaded area or penumbra area of the Earth, in which the moon light turns to be faint without being eclipsed. Without being eclipsed here means that we can see the moon with less shining. Not the eclipse happened, but also we can say that the moon with less shining. Okay, another question. Correct the underlined word. Correct the underlined word. In this question, I advise you not only or not always we can give the opposite of the word. يعني مش كل مرة هاخد opposite of the word or opposite of the meaning يكون correct. لا, please concentrate in the answer because maybe another meaning or another word which is the answer for this question. So the first question says that human body is considered as a bad conductor of electricity. The first question says that human body is considered as a bad conductor of electricity. So the answer would be that no, human body is a good conductor because Human body is a conductor, not an insulator. Human body is considered as a conductor, not insulator of electricity. Another question. Stem extends and penetrates in the soil to increase the absorption process. Again, stem اللي هو الساق extends and penetrates in the soil to increase the absorption process. So surely the answer will be that the root, okay? The root again penetrates the soil and extend to increase the absorption process. So now we have a caller, Amr from Giza. Hello, Amr. Hello, Amr.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, you are ready for question, Amr, or you have a question?
No, I want to be asked.
You want to be asked. Okay, Amr. The question says that solar eclipse, or in the partial solar eclipse, the sun appears as a lightning ring. Amr, in the partial solar eclipse, the sun appears as a lightning ring. You can correct, Amr. Correct the underlined word.
Partial?
Yeah, here is the partial, but I want to correct the partial word. No, Amr, please concentrate. The sun appears as a lightning ring. Sun appears as a lightning ring. Okay? The moon here comes in front of the sun and covers not all the sun, but most of the sun. The margins only I can see.
Annular?
Yeah, very good. Excellent, Amr. It will be annular solar eclipse. كسوف الشمس الحلقي. Again, it will be annular solar eclipse. Okay? Another question, Amr?
Okay.
Okay? Nutcracker is considered or is used to pick up the very small materials. Nutcracker is used to pick up the very small materials. What is the lever or what is the tool that we use to pick up very small materials such as coal, such as sweet? What, عمرو؟
Scissor?
No, عمرو، scissor مقص مش ممكن طبعا. Okay? What is the tool or what is the lever that we use to pick up very small object, عمرو? It's very easy, عمرو. Like sweet holder, like coal holder, like tweezers. Okay? So the answer will be tweezer, عمرو. Okay? Please, عمرو, concentrate and study hard. Okay? Tomorrow you will have an exam. عمرو. Okay, عمرو. Okay. Another question.
Okay.
Write the scientific term. Write the scientific term. Number one. An inert gas that is used in the electric lamp. An inert gas that is used. Argon. Very good, Amr. Excellent. Please, Amr, again, study hard. You have an exam tomorrow for science in the primary stage. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Amr. Thank you very much, Amr. I hope you every possible success. Okay, bye-bye. Another question. The question says that the material that is used in putting out electric fire. Surely we know that water cannot be used in putting out electric fire because water is a good conductor of electricity, but we can use sand, for example. We can use fire extinguisher. We can use anything that is not conductor of electricity or insulator like sand. Again, material that is used in putting out electric fire, it will be sand. Another question. The phenomenon by which water transports from the soil to the inside of root hairs. The phenomenon by which water transports from the soil to the inside of root hair. Surely we know that it's the osmosis feature or the osmosis phenomenon. It's a very important phenomenon in which the plant absorbs water from high concentration of water that is found in the soil to the lower concentration of water that is found in the root system or in the root cells. Again, osmosis process means transmission of water from high concentration to lower concentration that is found in the root cells. So again, osmosis is a very important process by which plant absorbs water from high concentration of water to the lower concentration of water, or from the soil to the plant or to the root cells to be absorbed to the stem and make photosynthesis process, as we know and as we had studied in primary 4 and the primary 5. Okay, so osmosis process is a very important or essential process that occurs to the plant root. Another question. The question says that levers that have resistance between effort force and resistance. Again, levers that have the resistance between the effort force and the fixed point. We know that levers are three types, and each type of them differ from the other two types in the presence of each part of the lever, the resistance, the fulcrum, and the fixed point. We know that in the first class lever, the fulcrum is found in the middle. In the second class lever, the resistance is found in the middle. In the third class lever, the effort force is found in the middle. So here, the levers that have the fixed or the resistance, between the effort force and the fixed point, it will be second class lever. Again, levers that have the resistance between the effort force and the fixed point, second class lever. So now we have a caller from Alexandria, Muhammad. Hello, Muhammad.
Hello, mister.
How is science with you?
What?
How is science with you?
It's very easy.
It's very easy, Muhammad. You have an exam tomorrow, Muhammad, as Cairo? Muhammad,
What?
you have a science exam tomorrow?
No, but I have a question.
Okay, Muhammad.
Correct the underline word.
Correct. The underlined word, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad.
Respiration and the underline word.
Respiration. Okay.
Process.
Respiration. Process. What else, Muhammad?
Contribute.
Contribute. Contribute.
Yes.
Contribute. Okay.
In water and dissolved substance transmission to the
in
top
water
of the plant.
and dissolved substances. Dissolved substances. Okay, dissolved substances. Transmission. Okay. That's all, Muhammad?
To the top of the plant.
To the top of the plant. To the top of the plant. So here, Muhammad, your question needs that. What is the process? What is the process that contributes? Contributes means here help. بتساعد أو بتساهم in water and dissolved salts transmission انتقال المياه والأملاح through the plant from the root to the top of the plant. We know that osmosis process is a very essential process that helps in transmission of water from the high concentration of the soil to the low concentration, which is the stem or is the root system. So here, Muhammad, your will be that osmosis process. Osmosis process. Okay, Muhammad?
Thank you, Mister.
Okay, Muhammad. Have you another question, Muhammad?
No.
Okay. You have an exam when, Muhammad? When will you start your science exam?
Thursday.
Thursday. That's the last exam in Alexandria?
What?
The science is the last exam.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you very much, Muhammad. Okay, let's return back to our final revision for Cairo and Giza. I think that tomorrow we'll have a science exam for what we have studied on the second term. I have here a question that says that the type of eclipse that can be seen at night only, right? Scientific term, the type of eclipse that can be seen at night only. Surely we know this question. It's easy question. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is a type of eclipse that can be seen at night only. But solar eclipse surely can be seen only in the morning. But we must take care. Solar eclipse is a very dangerous that need special glasses to be observed. But here, the lunar eclipse doesn't need precaution, doesn't need special glasses because it's safe. هو آمن جدا. We can observe it without precaution or without special glasses. Okay? Another question. Right scientific term also, another selection of right scientific term. Another question. Lever that contain the fulcrum between effort force and resistance. Levers that contain the fulcrum between the effort force and resistance. Surely it will be the first class lever. First class lever. Another question. Lever that contain the resistance between the effort force and fulcrum, surely it will be second class lever. Another question. Lever that contains the effort force between fulcrum and resistance, surely it will be third class lever. Another question. The fixed point of the rigid bar, it will be the fulcrum. It's a fixed point around which the bar rotates or around which the lever rotates. The distance between the effort force and the fulcrum, it will be the effort force arm. Again, the distance between the effort force and the fulcrum, it will be effort force arm. Another question. The distance between the resistance and the fulcrum, it will be resistance arm. Another question. A part of the light bulb is made of thin glass and contains an inert gas. A part of the light bulb is made of thin glass and contains an inert gas. It will be glass pulp. A part of the light bulb that is coiled, thin wire made of tungsten. Surely it will be the filament. The filament is a coiled thin wire made of tungsten found in the light bulb, and it emits light when only it's connected to electricity. Another question. Is a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass, surely it will be electric circuit. And I said that we must differentiate between the definition of the electric current and electric circuit. Again, electric current, as I said, is a flow of electric charge through which or through a material conducting electricity. But here, the electric circuit is a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass. So now I'm afraid we have reached the end of our last episode here today, and I wish you every possible luck. I wish you every good luck you have. Please concentrate in the question. Please read the question carefully to know the correct answer. Thank you and goodbye.